Education is a great continuum. For us, the beginning of that continuum is Yeshiva University High School.
We have a 4,000-year-old tradition. Our first charge is to prepare students to carry on those traditions, but we have to acknowledge that life is profoundly different than it has been in the past. One of our most important goals as we prepare Yeshiva University High School for the 21st century is to meet the challenge of the modern age. We have to innovate while also maintaining fidelity towards this 4,000-year-old tradition that's changed the world. It's not simple. There's a tension between tradition and modernity, and that tension excites and animates this high school every day.
This has been an entire century of investing in the future of the Jewish people, and the beauty of it is that our school is 100 years young. It's growing, and its leadership is thinking of how we educate better, how we grow people better, how they learn to celebrate their lives and their Yiddishkeit.
Torah is not just about learning, it's not just an intellectual exercise, it's to put things into action in terms of personal action, observance of mitzvahs, davening and so on, but it also means sharing with others. It means chesed. Chesed projects are not something you necessarily learn about in a text, but it's putting Torah into action. The importance of yeshiva structure is that it's our tradition for many, many years has been to have an environment where a student spends the bulk of his time during the morning with a particular Rebbe.
My Shiur Rabbi has helped me grow spiritually, given me advice, and guided me to make good decisions and improve myself.
But it forges a relationship. It's not just a classroom.
He never gets married and dies because of it, I guess, sometimes.
MTA may be a larger high school, but the shiurim remain small.
The rabbis, they're really charismatic, and they get all the talmidim and students learning and interested. They host a tishim at their houses, and everyone just loves the Rabbi.
The Rubel Beis Medrash Katan offers our talmidim the unique opportunity to be in a full Beis Medrash setting while they're still in high school. Our boys enjoy the opportunity to have makomos, learn a morning seder preparing for shiur. They have the opportunity to enjoy a night seder several nights a week.
They have opportunities to learn with the university Rabbeim, to sit in on shiur with a Rav Hershel Schechter or Rav Tversky.
To connect with Gedolei Torah and Talmidei Chacham of that caliber when you're still in high school is something which is just tremendous.
Our goal in affecting the spiritual growth of every single student is to help them understand that it's not just a Gemara grade, but when we're davening, when we're learning, that's our connection to the Ribono Shel Olam, how we try to bring God into our lives. And that doesn't just happen in the morning, that happens as well in the afternoon during the general studies classes. When we learn about science, we see the chachma of the Ribono Shel Olam in every aspect of this world. That is something that can raise someone's spiritual level of understanding of God to a higher level. That in turn makes them feel fulfilled.
We think it's important that all of our students get a great education, which is why our teachers teach all classes across all tracks.
Or that you can do some of the things that they did.
We have the great benefit of the high school calling upon different members of the university faculty to provide guest lectures or extracurricular opportunities.
I really like, the teachers they have here, and we even have a YU, someone who works at YU, he teaches us math.
Next year I'm going to be taking the AP Psych class.
I'm also in a scientific engineering course.
Using the college labs, being able to take college courses while still in high school gives you the opportunity to have something that I think is unusual.
Some of our more advanced classes actually are being held in Yeshiva University. Our science labs for AP Biology and AP Physics. Our students can use the Yeshiva University library.
The traditional Yeshiva environment plus excellent academic courses in terms of general studies, that's something that I think is unusual.
The goal of each grade dean or grade Mashgiach is to ensure the holistic well-being of every single student in the school. They are in charge of tracking academically every single student. They are in charge of making sure every student is achieving their potential, be it in academics, religious growth, friendships, aspirations.
It makes me feel like they care about us.
We look at everything in a very holistic view. We tell the boys in the freshman lunches, we're here for anything. The day that they just need a quiet place to go and they just have a bit of a headache and they need a place to study for their history test later.
Somebody go.
There is no stigma in yeshiva for the boys who come to the Learning Center. We have dozens of boys literally who come every single day for extra support and extra help, or just to go over their schedule to get a little extra advice on how to handle a teacher or a class.
We're asking the students to fulfill their potential. In terms of tracking them, that's really what we look for. We look for the patterns. Are the students overwhelmed with their work? Do they need help in their time management?
There is literally no student that falls through the cracks.
We have a set of students here that are really the envy of every other high school, I think, and it's our job to be able to enable them to get into any college in the country.
It's a very exciting place to be. I think that the culture is defined by that excitement and by the diversity of the student body.
Well-made children at Yeshiva. They certainly grew and developed excellent friendships with young people also aspiring to become stellar Jews in their own right.
Akiva's really made a whole new group of friends from all over the tri-state area.
Tina from Brooklyn.
From Hudson,
Queens.
New Rochelle,
Manhattan.
San Jose, Costa Rica.
The Honors College was our attempt to transcend education. They can expand their minds to areas reading both secular texts and Jewish texts together at advanced levels, and addressing these issues is the best way to develop the best minds that we have.
There are always great events that are going on. There's academic competitions, there's sports competitions.
School activities can bring out a leader who may not be a leader in the classroom. Someone who may be in the middle of the class in terms of how he scores on tests, management organizationally may be the president of the club and give him the opportunity to shine.
I love sports. I'm on the hockey team, soccer team, softball team, basketball team, softball team, tennis team. I'm also part of the debate team, various other teams and clubs.
Our coaches are always in there to help train the boys and be role models for the boys, to be leaders. And we always try to keep an eye out for the boys who are not as sports interested. We'll have a chess club and debate and mock trial team.
We have a wide variety of programs that basically offer something to every student. We have the Makor Chaim program, which allows students to study abroad in Israel.
The MTA Lead is an entrepreneurship program. We have an exclusive tie-in with the SISM School of Business.
Meet the Israeli Author. This is also a unique program that is in no other school. There's nothing like having an experiential project in education. Names Not Numbers is an oral history film documentary project to teach the students about the Holocaust by their making their own oral history film.
Or another question we could raise is, do we try to understand it, why it happened, and the results? Or is it the kind of thing where we kind of step back and say, you know, this is God acting?
The job of our high school is to create leaders by having self-confident young men who are also modest, who are grounded in Torah, who know that they can achieve.
These 4 years are no doubt among the most formative years in the lives of any of these young men. They come into this high school as little boys, and by the time they graduate here, they're men. They're B'nai Torah. They are prepared to go to Israel to study in Yeshiva, to go off to college. They're ready to take on the world. They're ready to go and meet their goals and to, we hope, change the world.
MTA is more than an education. It's a 4-year experience that lasts a lifetime.